Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome back. I'm Jeannie and I have a small haul to share with you today. I do have a couple more that will be coming, so stay tuned for that. However, for today's video, I just have a couple smaller packages that I'd share with you all. So the first company is a new to me company called Junie. So they sell Korean and Japanese nail products. So I picked up a few things from this company because I've been hearing good things about it. So I'm really excited to break into the products and see what we have. I also picked up a couple jewelry pieces from Caitlin Minimalist, so I figured I'd throw it in this haul and we'd unbox it together. I'm wearing one of her rings on my right hand. I love her jewelry so much and I have a ton of it, so usually I'm wearing a piece every day. The other part of this order that already came is this beautiful mother of pearl signet ring. This was ready made because I didn't choose the stone in it, so this already came and I wear it almost every day because I love it so much. And the other pieces that we're unboxing right now, these are customizable birthstone rings. So you choose your birthstone colors, and so they take a couple weeks to arrive because they don't make it until after you order it. But I don't mind that because I always forget what I order. So it's like a nice and exciting surprise when I get the order and unbox it all. So her packaging is always such a fun experience to unbox. They all come in like this beautiful recyclable box, and then the jewelry comes in like these velvety pouches. Inside the box, you get like care instructions, business card, all that in case you need to know a little bit more about your jewelry. You can share the business card with friends because you know people are going to be asking about what you're wearing, because people ask me all the time. But let's go ahead and start unboxing. The first piece of jewelry I got, this is a ring. So this is the emerald cut birthstone ring. So I chose the birthstone pink tourmaline. I got it in a midi size. So the smallest size she offers is 3.5, which is perfect for my midi. The next piece I got is another ring. This is the Art Deco birthstone ring. I absolutely love this. It's an onyx. I also have it in cubic zirconia. I also have it in blue sapphire, and then I'm wearing it on my right hand in alexandrite. So that's how much I love this ring. It's one of my favorites. This onyx is beautiful. Hopefully I'm going to collect all the colors because it's just so wearable and so beautiful. It's one of my favorite rings. And then the last piece of jewelry I got, this is the birthstone and pearl combo. So the birthstone I chose is February amethyst. It's really beautiful. I get this one in a midi size as well. So now that we've got the jewelry out of the way, let's go ahead and unbox what I got from Junie. This package, let me tell you, it required signature and I was in the office that day, so I wasn't able to get it. I signed the slip, put in the mailbox. They never redelivered it. I put the slip at my front door, left it there a few days. They never redelivered it. So I had to find time to get to the post office and hope my package wasn't lost. Luckily, it was still there. So I'm super excited to try out all these new products. So I just took everything out of the box and then we'll see. We'll just unbox everything together now that the box is out of the way. So this is the whole reason I placed the order at Junie, because I really wanted to try the Jello Keeling Base Gel. I've heard great things about it. Like it's really thick and good for applying like full coverage tips. I tried to order it from Sweetie Nail Supply, but they were out of stock at the time. So that's why I picked it up at Junie. And I was like, you know what, while I'm here, why don't I pick up a few other things, which is just famous last words. But regardless, this is a nice, really thick gel. So when I try that out, I will share that with you all. And then I did pick up a few gel polish colors as well. I don't know if I have anything from Mithmillo, but I saw these two cat eye gels and I just thought they were so beautiful that I wanted to give them a try. And I love how all the packaging from Junie, they have like the list of ingredients, that sticker. But these are the two colors that I chose from Mithmillo. I'll kind of turn up the bottle so you can see what the number is on them because I don't have names in case you're interested in picking these up. The bottles are really cute. I love like that lipstick lid design of the bottles. This one right here is like a dark charcoal gray cat eye. I love like silky cat eyes, and this one is super silky and beautiful. So we're just going to see what it looks like on the brush instead of swatching, and just look at the way those pigments move. It's so creamy and silky and so beautiful that I'm actually going to use this one in today's set just because I think it's just such a beautiful dark color. And this other one I thought was really unique. So it's the similar style. It's just very like, it's a silky cat eye. It's like a dark teal color. And then just look at the way the magnetic particles move around in that beautiful silky. I mean, I love glitters, but there's something about those really silky cat eyes. This was such an unexpected sweet surprise in my package, so it looks like there was a free gift thrown in, which I really appreciate them doing. I don't know if that's normal for them or if it's because it's my first order, but either way, I appreciate it so much that they included this. So this is the Mithmillo Matte Gel Top Coat, which I haven't heard anything about the Mithmillo Gel Top Coat, so I was really curious to try this one out. It's got that beautiful Mithmillo packaging. And then I just wanted to see like the consistency of it. It was super thick. It kind of reminded me of like Vaseline. So I was really intrigued by it because I know matte top coats, they can have like a little bit of milkiness to them, but this one was definitely an interesting consistency. Apparently, almost all the products I picked up were from Mithmillo, but this next one, this is the Greedy Cake Gel. This product has been intriguing me, so I watch Susie here on YouTube use it all the time. She either goes by Susie XXI or Susie 21. I'm not sure which one she goes by. And actually, I think she might own Junie. I don't know. Fact check me down below in the comments. But I watch her use this all the time, and she makes it look so easy. And I've been really intrigued by it. I love like the basic color palette. You've got the white, the black, and then the two browns. It just looks really good for like line art drawing. So I really wanted to give it a try. And of course, I'm a sucker for this beautiful packaging. So we're going to give this a try really soon. But this last one, this is probably what I was the most excited about, which is why I decided to save it for last because I was really excited about this one. And spoiler alert, it did not disappoint. So this is the Mithmillo Cake Gel Series 1, and as soon as I saw it on the website, I knew I had to have it. It just looked so unique and so beautiful, and you can see here on the back it has that sticker with the list of ingredients, so I really appreciate that transparency. I don't know if it's regular for Mithmillo or if that's something that Junie does, but either way, I think it's really great that that's included. So opening up the box, you see this little card here. So the gels come in like these little compacts. There's this little card here that has additional information. So feel free to take a screenshot of it if you want to read it a little bit more in depth. And it's also got like a swatch card. So we'll definitely be swatching out these gels. But just look at how beautiful these are. Have you seen anything like this? And the front are not pictures, they're actually swatches of the gels. I mean, such beautiful, unique gels. So they have flower glitters in them as well as like iridescent glitters. The only thing I'll say is I was struggling to figure out how to open this compact. I was like, am I missing something? Is there a button that I'm supposed to be pressing? So you can see me struggling to figure it out. But after I figure out the first one, the other ones are easier than that, I promise. It was just this first one where I struggled, but just look at the glitter, look at the packaging. I mean, just so gorgeous. But let's go ahead and swatch out all these colors and then I'll hop back on and we'll do a nail set together. And here they are all swatched out, and I can't even get over how gorgeous they are. So let's go ahead and jump into this nail set. So I have my tips prepped and ready on my nail stand, and I wanted to do something a little bit Halloween themed. So I decided to use this dark gray charcoal type cat eye gel that I got from this haul. And I've had this design saved as inspo for several months now, and I just haven't found the right occasion to use it. But as soon as I saw these cat eye gels, I thought it'd be absolutely perfect because it's like a matte cat eye with a design on top. And so I really wanted to try it out. So this is going to be perfect for it. So I'm starting in with my first layer of cat eye gel. And for the first layer, I want to demagnetize it. So you can see the lighter silver, that's the magnetic particles. I don't want that in the first layer. So I'm just going to kind of do my magnet, like just wave it over the surface of the nail to remove all those magnetic particles. And then I'm just going to flash cure it. I don't know. I don't think they'd move back to the surface by themselves, but just in case, I wanted to flash cure it before I moved on to the next nail. And so I'm only going to show you 2 nails because it's the same design for all the nails and it does get a bit repetitive. But I did want to show you at least a couple of nails to show you what I'm doing. So this, I'm applying the thin even layer of the gel to the nail. And this one, because it's so silky, it can look a little bit streaky, but once I demagnetize it, you don't really see any streaks, so it's not really a big deal. But if you're wearing it just like as regular polish without the cat eye, just keep that in mind. So I went ahead and demagnetized it, and now I'm going to flash cure it just to make sure that those particles don't come back to the surface. And then I went ahead, did the rest of the nails, and now we're going in with layer 2 because I wanted to build up a little bit more opacity. So once again, I'm applying a thin, even layer of that cat eye polish to the nail. I want to make sure everything is smooth, that I don't have any like streakiness, anything like that, that it isn't too thick in any areas. And then when I magnetize it, so after I have my polish on, I'm not going to cure it. I'm going to leave the gel wet. And then I want to do like kind of the glass bead, if you've seen like the glass bead method floating around. So I'm going like around the perimeter of the nail so you can see like the lighter silver being pulled to the surface, but I don't want it like velvetized like the entire nail. I just want like that magnetic bead in the center of the nail to move around. And these cat eyes are so sensitive that it took me a while to get it exactly right because they just are so sensitive and they move around so easily. But you can hopefully see what I'm doing where I'm trying to just do like a magnetic smaller circle in the center of the nail. So I'm just slowly like trying to, once it's like a little oval, I want to make it just smaller into like a little ball. So that's kind of what I'm going for. So I'm going to flash cure it once I'm happy with that because I definitely don't want it to move on me because it took a while to kind of figure out how to make it look like this. But I think it's a really cool look to have like that little bead moving around. So I've been really intrigued by like the glass bead magnetic cat eye gel look. And so hopefully that's what I accomplished here. That's at least what I was trying. So we're going to go ahead and do the second nail as well. Here's how my set's looking so far, and honestly I could leave them as is and they'd look really cool, but I do want to do some stamping on top. So I have my Maniology stamping plate. I believe this one is from last year's Halloween countdown calendar, but I just really love the images on there and there's a little bit of a spooky type vibe. So I'm taking my straight up black stamping polish, applying that to my image, scraping at a 45-degree angle with my scraper card, and then I'm rolling my stamper to pick up that image. There is a little excess image, so I'm just removing that from the stamper, although it doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to place the design, figure out where I want to place it on the nail, and once I'm happy with the lineup of it, I'm going to press down to transfer that image onto the nail. I don't need anything additional to stamp on because the gel polish has that inhibition tacky layer, so that's what the stamp is sticking to. So there's a little extra pieces of polish, so I'm just going ahead and pressing that down, and that's all there is to it. It was just quick and easy stamping, and I'm going to do the same thing to all the other nails. Here's how the whole set is looking after I finish with the stamping, and I just love the way the cat eye looks underneath that design. But I do want to finish it off with a matte top coat, so this is a good opportunity to try out the Mithmillo gel matte top coat that came in my package. So I just don't know how I feel about this, if I'm being completely honest. Like, no matte top coat is clear. They all have like a little bit of milkiness to it, but I feel like this one is milkier than normal, which made my image look a little bit blurry. I'd say I think it looked good in the end. However, like my Divox Zero Matte top coat, it never fails me. It's never streaky or anything. But with this one, you do have to be really careful or you can get streakiness. So I was being really careful to make sure my layers were even. I turned it upside down for about 10 seconds to level just because I didn't want any streakiness. And I don't know, the consistency is really weird. It's not like a just builder gel like thick formula. It's more of like a goopy Vaseline type. I don't know. I haven't had anything that consistency. It works well. It performs well. However, I just don't know how I feel about it because it's a little bit more blurring than most of the gel matte top coats. So it works, but I don't know if it'd be the first thing I reach for. But regardless, I went ahead and cured my matte top coat for 60 seconds, and now I'm going to finish off my mani by rehydrating my cuticles with my Scales of a Mermaid cuticle oil. This is a previous limited edition scent called the Batshit Crazy. I always love matching my mani to my cuticle oil, and I thought this one was like the perfect match. And I forget how much I love this scent. It's actually a really nice fruity scent, but not like overly like summery fruity, just like a subtle fruity. So I really love this, but I have so many scents that I love that I get sidetracked. And you may notice I'm not really paying attention to like getting the oil on my nails. So they're not matte anymore because I have oil on them. But once you just take some isopropyl alcohol and a lint-free wipe and wipe down your nails, once they dry, they'll be matte again. So I don't really worry about trying to avoid getting the oil on my nails because I know I can just give them a quick wipe down and then they'll be matte again. So that pretty much wraps up today's video. I hope you enjoyed this little mini haul and just like a quick and really fun nail set. I absolutely love the way this cat eye looks matte with that design on top. It's just like a little bit spooky, and then you can kind of see like that peekaboo type design depending on how I move around my nail. So I do have a couple other haul videos coming up. I have some orders from Sweetie Nail Supply that I'm going to share with you, as well as I have an order from Kusanya Neri that I also want to share with you. So be on the lookout for those. So I hope this video is helpful and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, I'd appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up. It lets me know to continue creating content like this, and it also helps YouTube recommend me to others, which helps grow my channel. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I upload content every Monday and Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.